It's a battle for the berth in the national championship. The number 2 Ohio State Buckeyes take on the number 4 Wisconsin Badgers. First quarter action, Haskins drops back and finds KJ Hill wide open across the middle for a gain of 21. Then Haskins goes back to the air. He finds Hill again, and check out the one-handed grab by the senior. Another 21 yards and the sick grab. A few plays later, Haskins goes option left. He hits that circle button and picks up 12 in the first. Later in the drive, Haskins takes a deep drop. He lobs it into the end zone for Hill, but Orr is there to pick it off. We said in the podcast Orr would be a problem, and he did a great job jumping the route. So here come the Badgers. Hornibrook drops back. He finds his favorite target, A.J. Taylor, wide open. Sheffield finally tackles him after a 38-yard gain. But the rushman would get to Hornibrook. Rashad Berry with a great spin move gets his first sack on the day. Then the Badgers go for it on fourth, but Keandre Jones blows the play up in the backfield. A perfectly timed blitz gives the ball back to the Buckeyes. Then Mike Weber would take over. He gets 10 on this carry. Later in the drive, Weber goes up the gut, makes a cut, and picks up another 11. Then Weber finds a huge hole on the right and gets dragged down at the goal line. Next play, Haskins will link up with A.J. Alexander in the end zone. Buckeyes strike first, 7-0. Badgers take back over. Hornibrook drops back and links up with A.J. Taylor again, this time for a gain of 11. A few plays later, the senior quarterback throws a dart to Pryor across the middle for 15. Then Hornibrook and Taylor link up again, this time for 12, first and goal Badgers. Hornibrook would get the Badgers on the board with this dart to Shaw from 8 yards out. We're all knotted up at 7. Buckeyes take over. Haskins drops back and throws a beautiful touch pass to A.J. Alexander for a gain of 21. Then Haskins goes back to the air, hitting Ben Victor, who freezes the defender, and he's off. He's finally pushed out after a 35-yard pickup. Then DeMario McCall takes the counter, waits for his blocks, and turns on the speed. D-Mac gets into the end zone, Scarlett and Gray back on top. Badgers look to answer back. Hornibrook hits Taylor again. He sheds a tackle and is tackled after a 17-yard gain. Then Hornibrook shows off his running skills. He goes option left, breaks the Akuta tackle, and picks up 28. It would lead to a Badgers field goal. Ensuing kickoff, McCall is back deep. He brings it out. He starts left, cuts it back to the outside, gets a block from Alexander, and turns on the speed. He's finally tackled after a 67-yard return. Then Mike Weber continues to run hard, this time up the gut for 13. A few plays later, Weber would get his first touchdown of the game. Buckeyes go up at the half. 2 scores, 21-10. Badgers come out in the second half throwing. Hornibrook tries to force a pass to Taylor, but it's picked off by Damon Arnett, and they won't catch him. Pick 6 for the senior cornerback. The Silver Bullets have blown this game open. After a Badgers punt, Mike Weber takes the handoff. He finds a hole on the left, cuts it back right, and picks up 14. Then Weber goes up the gut again, muscling his way for 18 in the first. Few plays later, Weber gets touchdown number 2, 35-10 Ohio State. But the Badgers still fighting. Hornibrook threads the needle to Upshaw for 14. Then Hornibrook links up with Penniston. He hits Sheffield with the nasty stiff arm, sheds a prior tackle, and he's off to the races. The big tight end gains 34 yards. Alex would drop back again, but here comes Bryant. He hits Hornibrook, and he fumbles. Badgers able to jump on it, knocking them out of field goal range. Buckeyes come back out throwing. Haskins hits his favorite target on the day, KJ Hill, for another huge gain. Then Mike Weber goes up the gut, finds a hole, and gets 13 in the first. It would lead to a Crispin field goal. Badgers go back to the air, but Hornibrook is hit hard by Rashad Berry for his second sack on the day. The Buckeyes get a little sloppy in the fourth. Haskins tries to set up a screen, but it's picked off by Williams, and he returns it back to the 6-yard line. Alex Hornibrook will get his second passing touchdown by hitting Shaw out of the backfield. Badgers still down 21. Haskins looks to bounce back from his interception. He hits Victor on the slant. He makes a move and gains 21. But DH7 gets greedy again. He tries to force a pass into Mack, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Just sloppy play. Hornibrook will come back out slinging, hitting Penniston for a gain of 20 yards. But Sean Wade shuts the drive down by jumping the route. Interception number 2 for the BIA. Buckeyes look to put it away. Weber goes up the middle hard for a gain of 12. Then 2-5 gets to rock again, cuts it back left and picks up 11. Then Haskins shows off the touch. finding KJ Hill wide open in the end zone from 23 yards out and let the confetti fly. The Buckeyes are 4 for 4 in the big championship. Indianapolis has been painted scarlet and gray. 45-24 is the final. Make room for another Big Ten championship trophy. Haskins finished 15 of 23 for 220 yards, 2 TDs, and 3 interceptions. Mike Weber had a huge day on the ground, 23 carries, 175 yards, and 2 end zone visits. Only 3 players caught balls from Haskins today, and KJ Hill, he was the main target. 7 catches for 104 yards and 1 touchdown. Defensively, Wes May led the way with 8 tackles, but Rashad Berry had 3 sacks. Bryant Neal and Keandre Jones both chipped in with 1 apiece. The BIA had 2 picks, including a pick 6 by Damon Arnett. So the Buckeyes did what they were supposed to do, go undefeated. So now they have a berth in the national championship. But now we have to wait and see who we take on next. We'll take a look at the BCS standings and all the award winners going into the postseason. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget, you can always follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Big C Got Game. All the links are right there in the description box. Make sure you guys hit those and follow your boy and show some love, man. I'm going to talk to you guys in the .the Eye podcast. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air.